Story 40.
Sean and the go-kart track.
Words we know.
Mice, nice, service, doctor, sailor, teased, idea, reach, squeal, nearly, careful, important, turn, are, nurse, everyone, champion, birthday, clapped, excited, startled, slightly, himself, herself, drive, arrive, collide, overtake, slippery, different.
New sounds.
E as in heat. As in burn. Air as in hair.
Special words.
Engine. Celebrate. Manager. Race. Junior. Fortunately. Half. Sean and the go-kart. Thursday was Sean's birthday. He was 12 years old. He had made a deal with his mother Claire. They would go to the go-kart track. Sean got up at 7 o'clock and had baked beans on toast. Claire drove him to see the go-karts. When they got near, they could hear the roar of the engines. Claire was startled to see Sean leap from their car and race over to the trackside. Go-karts flew past Sean in a blur. He was so excited. He wanted to have a turn himself. When the race was over, Claire asked the track manager if new people could try. The manager had to read the list of races for the day. Yes, he told Claire, there is a race for beginners at 1 o'clock. This would mean a wait of 3 hours. Claire and Sean had a meal at the snack bar. An hour and a half after that, he was about to get into the seat of a go-kart. He could feel the heat of the engine. Claire sat on the edge of her chair. She hoped Sean would be all right. Sean put the go-kart into gear and drove around the track. Before long, he had beaten everyone else. Sean was thrilled. The manager thought he had a flair for racing. Sean was allowed to try a faster car. He started at the rear, but soon he put on a spurt of speed. His hair flapped in the wind, but then he was told to stop. It wasn't fair, said Sean. How could he drive so well on his first day? He had a real flair. The manager asked him to come back the next Thursday too, to drive with a team of junior champions. This would mean he would have to buy himself a helmet. Sean and Claire paid half each. The day arrived. When Sean and Claire reached the track, they saw a pair of purple carts. These were at the rear of 8 other carts of different shades of red and green. Sean was given a purple car. Each young driver was eager to go. When the starter waved his flag, they all revved their engines and hurtled down the track. Sean felt no fear. Claire hoped there would not be an accident. Before very long, Sean had overtaken 4 of the other carts. He was excited. He thought he would soon be in the lead, but unfortunately there had been an oil leak and the next turn was slippery. His wheels slid completely around so that his cart was pointing the wrong way. The other purple car collided with his, and both carts and drivers ended up in a heap in the middle of the track. The manager stopped the race. Fortunately, no one was hurt. Sean's jeans were slightly burnt where they had touched the engine. Claire rushed down the stairs and across to Sean to see if all was well. She asked Sean if he wanted to go home now, but no, he felt it was important to continue the race. This time he would be careful about leaks. He knew now that even a leaf on the track could make the wheel slide. Soon they were racing again, and Sean was more careful. After 9 laps, he was nearly in the lead. He hoped he would beat the other junior racers. He had to lean to the left and lean to the right. Finally, he saw the black and white flag. The race was finished. Sean had finished second. The manager asked Claire if Sean could join the club. She agreed. That evening, Sean and Claire celebrated with a feast of peaches and cream.
Words we've used.
Engine, magic, manager, nice, race, celebrate, junior, sailor, half, move, raw, fortunately.
Some new words.
Bead, week, jeans, cheap, speak, wheat, curl, surf, church, fair, chair, stare.